cool. So let's check out our last example, which is also from Solanka and it's called Great Belt. Bad Yannick Mounts recreation, obviously. Okay, so this is the main melody that we're going to have a look at. Okay, and you can already see what we will have a look at. It's also very distinguished. Okay, so I will just find out the chords real quick. We're beginning with a G minor chord for 1 bar, then we are 1 bar in F major chord, and then we are for 1 bar in our A sharp major chord, which is also you can call it a B major chord, how you want to spell it. Okay, cool. So let's just have a look and enable the scale here in our MIDI settings under the clip drop down menu here. So we can pick D minor or F major. This does not really matter. When I see something like this, it gets pretty clear directly. We have this first theme. Quarter note, no, it's a fourth right there, not a quarter note. And then we have this upgoing like melody line here, which is descending at this point in the second half of the whole sentence. And this one is just repeating completely the same way. So have a look, have a listen to that and focus on this. Okay, so what else is interesting here? We have like 2 of the same notes, then 2 of the same notes, 2 of the same notes, then 2 of the same notes, then 1 note, and as well here 2 of the same notes, 2 of the same notes, 1 of 1 note. So we have 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 1 2 2 1. Okay, so this is kind of like this is bringing the sense into this melodic phrase. All right, so without further talking, let's just duplicate this over. Delete this MIDI clip, create one by hitting Shift Command and M. And now we're going to create a melody that is similar to this one, applying those rules of thumb. So as we said, we're in D minor here, starting with the G minor chord. So we can just put like 2 G notes here, which are the root note. And then we can move somewhere else. We can move to the B, to the minor third. And then we just end on the D, for example, which is the 5th of the G minor chord. And this could be like our first phrase. Okay. And now, what was also interesting is here in his clip, if you watch this. So we have our phrase starting on the 1 here, on our very 1, on our first downbeat of the whole loop. And he's starting his second phrase not here. Okay? He's starting it way earlier on the left side, on the offbeat here on his 3rd quarter note of the first bar. So this is something we can apply as well. So if we just pick those notes here and just drag them here, and now we have to change the pitch, and it should be a little bit lower than the first one. So we are still in G minor, as we can see here. So why not starting on the D this time, which would be a little bit lower, but still the 5th. And then he's going just stepwise up somehow. And I think we should end somewhere where it's a little bit more consonant. And now he's just turning it around, okay? So now we can, like the 3rd bar, it's an A sharp major chord. So we could start on a F here, go down on the D, and then just stop on, maybe really on the A sharp, so we are having a very consonant ending there. I think we needed something a little more dissonant in the end. It's not satisfying. Yeah. We should stay like in one line here. Okay, so this is like really if you like copy it one-to-one and then just do your own thing with it. But I think we can use this kind of structure, but vary it just a little bit more. So we could, for example, get rid of the second note every time. So the second note that comes after the this melodic theme starts. And maybe we can get rid of one of those two F notes here as well. So we just have like 3 notes going on here and 4 notes going on in the beginning. Now they're like not that senseful in a rhythmical way. So let's just try and move around a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And it's pretty cool if you have like this fill notes again. I really like those. They're just preparing the listener nicely. Okay, so this could be one style. So let's just create a new MIDI clip. So let's apply those rules, but let's be not too strict and let's not stick too much to them. Okay, so we had 2 notes here in the beginning, and we can start on our B maybe. And then we got down to our D, and now maybe we will just continue by making just a small upwards motion here, and we have to watch out that we're just sticking to the tonality good. Okay, I think I would get rid of this because it's too often the same note. I don't necessarily like this if it's repeating too much, as you may already experience in this whole course. We can leave a little bit space here, just duplicate this whole theme over there. And let's just adjust this note so they fit into this A sharp major harmony here. A sharp. Okay. A sharp major. All right. So now we're ending on the same note here. I think this is nothing that we should do. Let's go down here in the first bar. Maybe we don't even need this last note here. More open like that. You know, I told you about like if you just cut this. You know what I told you about that we don't need this here. I think we could like use this trick of doing like this fill in here in the end. So let's try to create a small fill in melody here. Maybe we can copy this over to our first example as well. Let's adjust the notes here a little bit. So this is a F major, so we need to transpose this down to its third. Perfect. Oops. Let's open up the filter a little bit more. A little bit more. I think there's something too much going on here. Too busy. Okay, it has to end here. Otherwise it sounds a little bit that it's coming too late there. No. A little bit more envelope around. Let's decrease the volume a little bit. Okay, so I mean we can do whatever we want now. We can say, okay, this shape is too much jumps for us, so let's get rid of them. We don't like the repetition here, so we could do more variation there. This sounds a little bit weird. Alright, so people, I think I gave you so many hints and little hacks that you can use for your melody productions. I think one of the most important, and want to stress this in the end, is that you get a clear vision of what style you want to produce, you know, because this can really suck the energy out of you in the beginning because you don't know what you want to do. So maybe you just take a creative exercise, you know, and you say, okay, I'm just trying to make a real chill and super like calming track or something like that, and then you try to play more with consonant intervals and not so much with dissonant ones. Or you try to make a very like busy track, super fast, like 140 BPM. I don't know, this is all fun, you know, there's nothing good or bad about any genre. They all have their good and their bad things. So yeah, people, without further talking, I hope that you enjoyed this this melodic R part that I took over here for PML. If you want to check out some other courses that I've made, feel free. There will be a course out for my template for the Organica 2 sample pack that I've created here for Production Music Live, which is called Sutera. The track came out on Katemucke, and there are a lot of like melodies in there, but it's really a start to finish course. So feel free to check out the other content that I've created for the guys. So I would say have a great day and see you in the drum course as well.